Good morning from the beautiful city of Pleiku, which even as of today isn't a really major tourist destination. One of the reasons was the connectivity, as in former time it was rather very difficult for foreigners to come here, as this area was considered a remote and sparsely populated region with dense forests. Before the French started the developments of plantations and increased the Vietnamese settlement during the colonization. But that has now changed as the Pleiku airport officially started to operate civil flights in the year of 1977 and is now well connected with regular flights to all major airports like Ho Chi Minh, Da Nang and many more other destinations. And besides that, it is also located at the intersection of several national roads that makes it easy reachable by bus, car or motorbikes as well. It is also interesting to know that before becoming a civil airport, the place served as the Pleiku Air Force Base, which was established by the Republic of Vietnam Air Force in 1962 at an undeveloped airstrip, and was then used by the United States Air Force during the Vietnam War. It was then recaptured by the People's Army of Vietnam in 1975 and abandoned for 2 years before being redeveloped as the Pleiku Airport. Moreover, this beautiful town is located in the Gia Lai province and is home to some of the most stunning scenery here in Southeast Asia. And whether you're interested in exploring the history and culture or other things of this region, Pleiku has something to offer for nearly everyone. I just arrived at the Biển Hồ Lake, which is also known as the Eye of Pleiku. And this lake with its park is situated approximately 7 kilometers from Pleiku city and stands 900 meters above the sea level. During the rainy season the lake expands as water levels rise, causing small streams to flow down to the mountain's base. I learned that the optimal time to observe the lake is in the morning when its more than 200 hectares of water surface are shrouded in mist. However, even now the lake is beautiful as it resembles a pistil encircled by vibrant petals that gently extend to the surrounding hills. The gradual sloping path leading to the lake traverses serene grasslands and pine tree canopies. And then at the end of this path stands the beautiful Buddha statue that is to protect the whole region, and where visitors can appreciate the beauty of the lake amidst the sloping green mountains while enjoying the cool fresh air carried by the wind from the lake. They also say that Biển Hồ Lake becomes particularly picturesque in autumn when wild sunflowers bloom. Then on the opposite side of the lake, the ethnic minority communities cultivate various agricultural products such as pumpkins, sweet potatoes, corn, and bamboo shoots. Moreover, the Ministry of Culture and Information recognized Biển Hồ in 1988 as a national landscape. And to this day the lake remains unspoiled and drawing many local tourists with its pristine allure. Not only is this region home to some of the most breathtaking lush forests, green mountains and rolling valleys, but it is also the cradle of a rich culture by the indigenous ethnic groups like the Bahnar and Jarai people, which are collectively referred as the Montagnards or Degar people, as well as some of the Kin Vietnamese population. And therefore this region is endowed with many traditional villages where we can learn about the local way of life and get to know the friendly people of this area. And since Pleiku is the capital of the Gia Lai province and conveniently located in the Central Highlands of Vietnam, it is also a very vibrant city that is home to several historical sites and monuments that I am sure will impress many of you guys too. Despite of being one of Vietnam's largest provinces, Gia Lai, which is known throughout Vietnam as a gong culture, in both the use of the instrument and for its artisans who build and tune them, this province has mostly flown under the radar as a tourist destination, which makes it even more interesting for us to visit and discover the mystifying and beckoning for the genuine Vietnamese experience we are always looking for. I am now driving into the direction of the Chư Đăng Ya Volcano, which they say is one of the most impressive volcanic landscapes in the world. It is located here in the Ploi Lagri village of the Chư Đăng Ya commune, which is situated in the Chư Pa district in about 30 kilometers from the center of Pleiku city, and stands at a height of 500 meters above sea level. I learned that the million-year-old lava is covered in rich Bazan red soil, which is very suitable for the local people to cultivate a variety of crops, such as corn, potatoes, pumpkins, and so the volcano is covered in terraced fields of various sizes, shapes and crops, patching up the whole volcano mountain, and transforming it into one of the most stunning destinations here. Good morning everyone, and since the weather here in Pleiku is still foggy, let me give you a quick room tour of the hotel I am staying here. It's a nice hotel in a quiet place, but still in walking distance to the places of happenings and to the restaurants. The room here is nice and clean, and the view from the upper floor is truly amazing, and exactly what I need to observe the city. Now the best season to visit Pleiku seems to be from November to April, as this is the dry season in Gia Lai and also the most perfect time to conquer this beautiful land, as it will be covered in sunshine, with yellowish rice terraces and wild sunflowers in full bloom, where from around February to April, this mountainous land will be dressed in white with the coffee flowers. I just arrived at the Minh Thành Pagoda, which is located just a bit outside of the city center, on a nice rolling hill. I learned that this pagoda is not as old as far as many other famous pagodas go, as this one was only built in 1964. But nevertheless it is its architecture that is very unique, and it is instantly recognizable by its 72-meter high and beautifully gold-painted tower. Also, the ceiling of the main hall is made of pamu wood, which is sourced from the highland forests, while the massive wooden doors of the pagoda incorporates carved reliefs of 6 bodhisattvas. There's a bell tower, an altar, a 4-ton incense pit, a large lotus pond, and an additional over 3,000 statues that is offering a spiritual serenity in the midst of a bustling city. I learned that the pagoda was built by the Venerable Tik Jiak Dao and became a spiritual place, and a place of worship and incense offering for the people of the Pleiku mountain town. Through many historical events and ups and downs, the architecture of the pagoda underwent a renovation where it further received a number of architectural buildings on the pagoda grounds, and so after more than 10 years of renovation, the Minh Thành Pagoda has apparently changed from its original appearance, and became much more beautiful and spacious, laying the foundation for a spiritual and cultural tourist destination that is attracting visitors from everywhere. This pagoda is also known for its unique architectural style, which is influenced by the architecture of temples from the Li and Tran dynasties, as well as elements of Chinese and Japanese temple architecture. This fusion combines traditional culture from the Li and Tran dynasties with Japanese, Chinese, and Taiwanese styles, resulting in a distinctive and complex appearance. The blend of these architectural features has created a look that is different from many other pagodas in Vietnam, showcasing complexity, beauty, and high artistry, and it required skilled craftsmen to execute this intricate design. As for the main hall, where the monks and Buddhists chant sutras and worship Buddha, it features an intricate Buddha statues. The 16-meter-high ceiling is made of Phokienia and mahogany wood, and the hall's door, which is 6 meters in height, has an over 10-centimeter thick frame with the 5-centimeter thick doors that are carved with 6 bodhisattvas. On the inside we can see the largest Buddha shrine, which is 6 meters long and 1.2 meter in height. Then at the center stands a 6-meter-high Vairocana Buddha statue on a lotus platform, weighing over 16 tons, and is surrounded by relief carvings of Buddhas, accompanied with 88 Buddhas on the back wall. Inside the main hall, there are numerous Buddha statues, including the 5 Directions Buddha, 8 Dharma Protectors, Buddha Shakyamuni, Manjushri, and Samantabhadra. On each side stand 12 Pratyabuddha statues, 3 meters high, made of jackfruit wood, lacquered and gilded. The walls feature 30,000 intricately carved Buddhas. The hall also contains a ceramic incense burner in Lomak dynasty style, the largest set of bells and wooden fish, precious canopies, streamers, and a lotus pedestal, with many of the artifacts imported from Japan and Taiwan. Furthermore, the Dai Bai, or the Great Kindness Hall, houses a 7.5-meter high statue of Bodhisattva Avalokitesvara with 1,000 hands and 1,000 eyes, commonly known as the Vietnamese Buddha with 1,000 eyes and hands. And flanking this central statue are 2 wooden Dharma protector statues, each standing at 3 meters high and intricately carved. Symmetry and balance are maintained by the bell tower and the Tuan Tower, which are located on either side of the pagoda, dedicated to the founder. And then there is the unique 72-meter high stupa with 9 floors, which is the only one of its kind in Vietnam. This stupa enshrines a 4.8-meter high, and 1,000-armed, and 1,000-eyed statue, masterfully carved from jackfruit wood and featuring intricate detailing. Additionally, it houses relics of Buddha Shakyamuni and over 10,000 preserved highly valuable Buddhist scriptures. The spire of this stupa is reaching high towards the sky, and serves as an unmistakable and distinctive landmark for visitors to this pagoda. At the very front of the pagoda is a 7.5-meter high Amitabha Buddha statue, weighing nearly 40 tons, and it is prominently placed in the center of the lotus pond. And then there is also a bronze incense burner that stands 4 meters high and weighs approximately 4 tons, and is said to be the largest incense burner here in Vietnam. Anyway, it was mind-blowing for me to capture all the intricate details of this pagoda, with its serene Japanese garden and so many unique details for both worship and sightseeing, that I only can say, you have to come and see it yourself, then only seeing is believing. And as you perhaps already have recognized, I am on my way back to the hotel, and so I will also end my video of today here. Thanks a lot for watching, and I am looking forward to see you back in my next part, when I will drive to my next destination, and crossing the Highland Mountains onwards to the coast. So don't miss it, and cheers to all of you, and I am looking forward to meeting you again in my next upcoming episode, which already will be the 5th episode of this 9th season.